Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tekpon. Today, I'm here with Dallin from Kennected. Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Nice to meet you. Please tell us what is Kennected.
Yeah, Christian. So Kennected is filled with a bunch of LinkedIn nerds. Really, we work very closely with LinkedIn and helping you guys save time and simplify opportunities. We want to be able to help you not do as much cold calling, cold emails, and just get in front of exactly who you know is ready to buy without doing a ton of work. We want you to prepare it, set it up, and then let Kennected work for you in the background, and then only talk to people that actually want to work with you.
Oh, okay. And what's the biggest problem that you solve?
So I think the biggest problem we're solving is people are spending way too much money on lead lists and opportunities that just aren't there and people that don't want to talk to them, when really you can learn how to target exactly who you want to talk to in 10, 30 seconds, and then plug that list of exactly who you know is qualified into Kennected, type out your message you like to say, and just let it run. So it's going to be a big time saver, but a money value as well.
And can you share with us the top three features that your customers love?
So top three features I think is we can help them send up to 100 connection requests a day with our tool to their target audience. Also, people know how important the follow-up game is in sales, right?
Yeah.
So we have something really awesome. It's a scheduled follow-up button. So
Mm-hmm.
if someone tells you, "Hey, Christian, follow up with me next month," which every person hates to hear, you can type out your message you were going to send them a month from now and click schedule, and it'll post on exactly that day, and you can forget about them. So that's the second one people love. And if you have multiple targets you go after, like let's say you target CEOs in the tech industry, and then in another world you target digital marketing owners, you would talk to them a little differently, right?
Yes.
So with our tool, you can do as many campaigns at the same time every day, reaching out to different audiences, because you want to be personal in your messaging. That's something people don't know how to do very well on LinkedIn. So the more personal in yourself you can be, the more likely you are to get the meeting booked.
Absolutely, absolutely. The feature that sparked my interest was that it was the first one that when you said that you can send automatically connection requests up to 100 per day. And I think the LinkedIn normal limit is around 20 per day, right?
Yeah, so most individuals are only able to do about 100 a week. And that's based off of four main things. So the first thing is your social selling index score. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but that is what LinkedIn tracks every user off of. They look at everybody's SSI. If your profile is sucky, it's not good. If you're not targeting the right individuals, if you're not doing good Boolean searching, and if you're not posting or commenting on LinkedIn, they track those four things. And if you have a low SSI score under 55, you're not going to really have much room for growth on LinkedIn.
I understand. And h- how safe is it? How can people trust you that I don't know, LinkedIn is not gonna ban their account using Connected?
Oh, man. So this is actually awesome because we've been doing this for over 4 years now. We are the only tool that can probably say we've demoed LinkedIn and they enjoyed our tool. They saw it as a super networking tool. And with the relationship where it's no clear partnership yet, we can't really go into detail on that information at the moment, but we are able to work with them and have received help on what to add into our tool to keep it safe. We have about three big safety nets in there. So we will notify you if you are doing too much and looking like a spammer, because we don't want you spamming on LinkedIn. It's bad. We also have a limit. So if people don't accept your connection request, we can get rid of them out of your list to not have a big pending inbox, because LinkedIn
Ah,
also
okay.
tracks that. Yep.
Yeah. Why use LinkedIn messages when you could do cold emailing?
Oh, so based off percentages, I believe you could probably look at any company. The cold email success rate is probably around 5%. When, if you look at our tool, me personally, in the last 5 business days, I'm at 46% success rate.
Wow.
No software, no amount of calling or emailing could ever beat those numbers. Because LinkedIn, during COVID, over 80% of leads came from LinkedIn. So that means everyone else was scraping by with the other social medias, cold calling and cold emailing, while LinkedIn, 150 million people got on LinkedIn during COVID. So now there's over 800 million prospects for you to go after. So where do you think the best place to talk to them? It's on a business social media site where other people are looking for growth as well.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And you said that you have a good relationship with LinkedIn. Maybe they plan on buying you.
There's definitely been thoughts about that. We don't imagine our company staying hidden forever. I mean, probably in the next two years or less, we see some big moves happening. I can't really go into detail on that though.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the pricing. Do you offer a free trial?
So no free trial because with our tool, we offer a money back guarantee your first month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't see success, because our goal is to book for you 3 to 7 meetings a week added onto your calendar, which is
Okay,
awesome. People love that. So if you don't see the success you thought you were going to get, you just let us know and you get your money back. We
I
don't believe in
understand.
contracts. It's a month-to-month service. So if you need to pause it because you have too many leads, just let us know before you build the next month and don't use it. Work on your follow-up game, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
turn it back on when you need more leads. I've already paused it myself 2 months out of this year because I have way too many. So it's a great problem to have. Yeah,
And
but you mentioned our pricing. Sorry about this. So our pricing, it's 2 packages we offer. So we have the for people that need additional help, we have a personal coach and consultant that will hold your hand for life and give you 4 weeks of training on LinkedIn, setting up the Kennected tool, helping you build your first couple campaigns and messaging, and then 2 to 3 trainings a month after that forever. That's a one-time payment of $1,500, and you never pay that again. And then you pay $89 for each month you would like to use the tool to send out 100 connection requests a day or less.
mm-hmm.
Or if you're a smart person and you know LinkedIn very well and you've used tools similar to ours, then it's just you can also purchase the $89 do it yourself package where you don't get a coach or consultant. You get training videos that we give you to watch on
Okay.
your own. Very simple. But I will tell you, Cristian, my oldest client is 93 years old and he loves it. So
Wow.
I hope none of your listeners have a problem with the tool because if they do, that's a real issue.
Wow. Yeah, that's something. And you also have the enterprise plan.
Yes, we do. So if we have accounts that have 10 employees or more, then they automatically get lower monthly pricing, just depending on the amount of people they'd like to have using the tool. So that's just further discussion.
And let's say you have one of those good problems when you have too many leads and you want to cancel it for a month. Does the progress stay in the system? Is it saved?
Yeah, first thing, we don't believe in the word cancel. It's just pause because, again, we're no contract. So if they have too many leads, they just send us an email saying, hey, we need to pause for the next month or 2 months. Then the only thing that doesn't happen is we do not send invites out automatically. You can still access your dashboard. You could still respond to messages, do all that good stuff, except the automation does not go out for you when you don't pay, obviously.
Oh,
Think of it as a car. The
mhm.
$89 is the gasoline to make the car go.
But you can
That's it.
get in whenever you want.
Yeah, you can still get into your car. You can check it out, clean it if you want, take the leads out. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
need.
What are your current integrations?
We basically work with anything that's an open API. We are also on Zapier, but it's the general ones. I'll even pull up the list right here on the dashboard. HubSpot is a great one. Salesforce is a great one. Close, Insightly, Zoho, Pipedrive. I feel like a lot of the listeners will recognize those CRMs. But if they don't hear those and they have a smaller one, just go on Zapier.com and see if you're in there. If you are, then we'll work with you, no problem. But for people that can't afford a CRM at the moment, Cristian, we do give them a free CRM in our dashboard called the Prospect tab. So they can go in there and access all the names, emails, phone numbers of everybody that responded to you from your campaigns. And you can export that whole list. So now, instead of cold calling 100 people, you have a list of 50 phone numbers of people that responded back to you that are qualified. So those are nice warm calls you're making now, right?
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Uh, And can you also extract data from LinkedIn? I mean, the emails, the phone numbers, and all that?
Yeah, so that is the big problem with a lot of these, like, I'd say low grade scraping tools that people are trying to put on LinkedIn, which is one, LinkedIn hates those people because they're doing illegal things, such as scraping data before connecting with the individual. That's why we help you send out connection requests instead of in mails, because in mails are also terrible. No one likes getting an in mail in LinkedIn. Whenever I get an in mail, I immediately think spam or someone's trying to sell me.
Yes,
Very
yes.
non-personal. But that's why we help you connect, because as soon as you connect with me, Cristian, you have all the access to see my contact info and I get to see yours because we're first degree.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
with Kennected, we just put that in an easy to see place for you on our dashboard and in your
And
CRM.
and you have all the leads in the CRM, and then you can see the email. Then I understand.
Exactly.
It
I
makes
have a
sense.
list of every person that accepted my connection request in the last 2 weeks with all their names and emails. And I could start an email campaign at the same time as LinkedIn outreach is happening for me with Kennected.
So at the maximum level, you can get around 2,000 to 3,000 connections a month.
Oh yeah. No,
At
I can
least
tell you right
sent.
now,
Yeah.
I have a team of 5 SDRs underneath me using the tool as well. And the last 20 days, they have gotten me, hold on, they've sent out 5,800 connection requests in 20 days. And then of that, 2018 accepted them. So now I have 2018 names and emails and phone numbers and companies that are now in my CRM that I can start working on.
And also following you on LinkedIn.
Yep. And now I got all their network in LinkedIn. Exactly. And then
Wow.
out of the 2018, 948 of them responded back wanting to know more. And we haven't done anything yet.
Wow. Wow.
So instead of wasting your time with 5,800 people, Cristian, just talk to the 900 that actually want to talk to you, right?
Yes.
Simple.
Yeah. But how does your system recognize when there's a limit? I know that when you send too many connection requests, LinkedIn says that oh, you're sending too many connection requests. How did you manage to do 5,000 in 2 weeks?
So that's with a team of 5 people
Okay. So
doing it at
there
the
are
same time.
different
It's not
accounts.
just me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So I
I
have
got.
5 people under. So, like you mentioned, for companies that have multiple sales reps, I have 5 sales reps underneath me, all using the tool themselves. So that's what it looks like for your listeners. If you have a team, the amount of volume you can expect.
I understand. I understand. And now maybe a personal question. What's your best piece of advice for someone who wants to get started in sales? You are in sales,
So
you are hiring people, I guess.
yeah, no, I am the director of partnerships and I'm the sales training manager. So I'm wearing both hats.
Okay.
So I
Tell us some
actually am
insights.
working with. Yeah, I'm working with 10 new trainees right now at the moment that we just hired. We're hiring about 10 to 12 people every 45 days here at Kennected because we are seeing such massive growth in the company while a lot of other tech companies were suffering. So what we do, and for anyone looking to get into sales, are you are you humble enough to be coachable? You know what I mean? Because a lot of us, if you have that competitive drive, probably like you and I have, it can get a little toxic sometimes if you don't know how to control that. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I know it all and things like that.
Yeah, because Kennected has probably the best sales training you can have. Right now, we put all of our trainees through what we call Hell Week, which is a week of making sure they're a good culture fit. And by that, I mean, are you fun to work with? Do people like coming into work and being surrounded by you and learning from you and you learning from them? So if they survive Hell Week based off of what the other employees think, then they get to stay on. We celebrate, have beer and pizza. You know, it's a good time over here. So
I like the
I,
system. So culture first, right?
yeah, exactly. I think that's what you need to know if you're getting into sales because you're going to be on a team. You're not going to be by yourself most of the time in a sales role. So are you coachable and are you a good culture fit?
And do you think being an introvert or an extrovert matter in sales?
Uh, no, I think it actually is a good balance because, you know, like I said, if they are willing to be coachable and they can also help as well, then we're not going to have a problem with them. But if someone just wants to be on their own and not talk to anyone and not help out, just,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, fend for themselves, they're just probably not going to last long.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. But I married an introvert and it's actually good for me. You know what I mean? So extrovert and
Balance.
introvert. Yeah.
Happy for you. And
Thank you.
maybe one last question. What's your favorite software apart from Kennected? One software that you use and
Ooh.
you love using.
Yeah. I have two. One is HubSpot, the CRM. Fantastic and so easy for sales reps, new sales reps to learn because it's very simple, like our tool. And then also Gong.io.
Mm-hmm.
So Gong is like a call recorder. Once the sales reps are done with it, you can actually see everything, how the percentage of how much you talked versus how much they talked, all the features and all the pain points you grabbed. It also tracks how many questions you ask. That's probably my favorite part
Wow.
because whoever asks the most questions during a sales call usually wins. So we want to make sure our team is asking the most questions because we are the doctors of LinkedIn, I guess you'd say. We want to make sure that if we can help fix a problem, then we can give it to them with our tool. So
Yeah. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation. It was a great pleasure. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for the insights that you shared. And people can find a discount below. They can get a month free using Kennected by clicking the link below, right?
oh yeah, no, reach out to Cristian. He'll have a URL, and yeah, it's just $89 to get started. And your first month basically is a free test. If you don't like it, you get your money back. But we have a 98.6% retention rate of our 20,000 plus clients that use us. So don't really see them wanting their money back because of all the leads they'll get with it. But they also will get their second month free if you buy through Cristian. If you just go to the website, you have to just pay the normal price, but make sure you use his link.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.
Hey, thank you, Cristian. See you. All right, bye.